Hey everybody, it's Dave here with guess who's here? Mr. Carpetbagger Jacob. Yeah.
There's no viewfinder. I don't know how I'm coming off here.
No, it's pretty good. It works out pretty good. Cheap little thing, yeah. I paid 99 bucks for this. So tell me, how long you been doing the YouTube channel now?
3 years, maybe?
3 years?
I think.
Wow. And you're up to what now? Almost 500. You're over 500, 50,000.
Not quite to 50,000. I think 44.
44. Wow. Wow. Exactly to the penny. How much money do you make every month on AdSense and T-shirts?
On AdSense and T-shirts.
And Patreon.
Patreon. Well, you can check out my Patreon. It's public information. I think up to 400 on that, and
wow.
You know, and the monthly thing, it greatly varies. And in the last couple of days, it's actually dropped because of the whole what is it? The companies that are involved, Verizon and all the companies that broke their contract with YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Content.
Actually, have you gotten any things where it says like we've demonetized your video? I've got a couple of those.
I got one, but I disputed it and they gave it back.
Oh.
But just like in general, like the ad, like there's been a clear drop in ad revenue.
Yeah, yeah. Google does that. I've had AdSense for many years, just selling ads on my website.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll just mysteriously go down for no reason, you know, even though your traffic's up, the money just drops. Yeah, it has to do with their contracts and who's buying ads and shit like that. You still, you work as a social worker, counselor thing?
I work as a child protective service worker, investigate abuse and neglect of children.
Did you check out the Rice family?
The Rice family?
Yeah. There's a family of like 7 or 11 kids that, oh, what was it? Nomad News, the guy Crook and Nanny. You ever see them? Crook and Nanny, they do reviews of all the nomads. I don't think they've done you yet. I've never seen you.
Am I a nomad? Do I count?
Yeah, you do. You're not, you know, you drive around. You're nomadic, yeah. But yeah, they apparently somebody turned them in on a child protective services thing. So
really?
The kids were in the van and they were hungry or something. I don't know. It had something to do with something. And there was a big whole thing about it, and then Crook and Nanny went away for a while, and everyone thought, oh, they, you know, maybe gotten scared off. I don't know who does that channel, but he's very good, and he does a lot about Nomadic Fanatic, and then mainly the RVers and stuff. Have you ever thought about getting an RV?
Yeah, I'm pretty blocked into where I'm living. I own a house, family, jobs, so, and then I don't know, RV. I don't even know what the gas mileage on those things are. It's pretty much insanely ridiculous.
You see Adam filling up, and it's like 80 bucks.
I don't think it's necessarily cheaper than just staying in hotels. I think you pretty much stay in a hotel every night for what you pay to maintain an RV.
I think so too. I was always Adam was driving the van, and it seemed like that was a really good situation because he was staying in little motels.
Yeah.
And now he's got the RV, and it's a lot. He had to put new tires on it, and I don't know. He probably has some other expenses he's not telling us because he doesn't. Everyone's gonna say e-beggar. Oh, you want the new, you know. But it just seems like it's a lot more work. And even now that he's in Orlando, he's parked it somewhere and not even driving it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to try to drive that monster. We tried driving through downtown Austin with that. We actually we found 2 parking spots. Parked at one spot.
Parking that in a city would be a real bitch,
insane.
wouldn't it? Yeah. If you're out in the suburbs or the country, you can probably handle it good. But yeah, trying to go through an urban area. Yeah, wow. So what are your future plans for your channel? How you got to go out? I noticed you were saying, today's video, you were saying how people are criticizing you because you're taking on other topics. I think it was the Dan Bell syringe thing.
That really surprised me.
It wasn't your typical rural kind of, yeah, it was more like an urban.
I go in nasty buildings all the time.
Yeah,
so it kind of surprised me that people thought that was so much different or over the top than what I normally do. I mean, maybe a little nastier, maybe a little more dangerous, but I was with Dan Bell, and so I wanted to get the full Dan Bell experience.
I'd like to meet Dan. What's he like?
Nice guy. I got to meet Will too. He wasn't in the video, but got to hang out with Will as well afterwards.
Yeah, wow. Dan amazes me. Now, he and Adam worked together originally, didn't they? Because I remember Adam did a video, about a year ago, and he was saying how he and Dan Bell did some photography for him or something. They know each other and were good friends.
They've known each other for a while.
Yeah. So he knew about you. He'd been watching your stuff, or did you just call him on a whim and just say,
It actually shocked me because about a year ago, Dan contacted me, which, like, I mean, a year ago, I had, like, you know, much less subscribers than I do now. So having someone at that level just contact me out of the blue was pretty cool. And, you know, he said he wanted to, he really loves the roadside attraction stuff that I do. He doesn't do, I mean, he visits roadside attractions, but doesn't really film them like I do. So, yeah, he was really like that. So, and I was starstruck that he contacted me. So we've been trying to get together for about a year, but finally made it happen.
Who's the guy in Richmond? What's his name? Damn, I can't think of it offhand. He does Virginia, Abandoned Virginia, I think his channel is. He and Dan have done some things together.
Brian,
yeah. You've done some stuff.
I've not met Brian, no.
No, Dan and him did some stuff together. Yeah. I like that. I don't know. It just seems like, I noticed in the abandoned videos, I don't know, you see a lot of people doing the same things. That glass bank building down there that Adam got in legal trouble for trespassing. He got some sort of a lawyer letter or something. You know, a lot of people do the same things, and you will do something that I've seen before. But it's all good. I think people have their certain takes on things. But do you try to do something like look for things that haven't been done before?
Yeah, I mean, I'd much prefer to do things that are original. Sometimes it's hard though, because just
it's hard. Yeah,
everyone people spot things fast, and then once they see them, then other people go do them.
Now you said you used an app, that Roadside Attractions app.
Yeah,
so that gives you, like, you can punch in a town, and then it will give you a lot of the weird little quirk. Because you do wonder how you find out about some of that stuff. Yeah,
I do some research on some major things I want to see, then I kind of use that to fill in the gaps where, like, as I'm traveling, I'll hit it, just see what's around.
Do you get friends now that say, hey, come stay with me if you're in so-and-so, and I'll show you around?
Yeah, you get that a lot.
Yeah. So you get, you can just go and bunk out at somebody's house.
Yeah, and I've gotten lucky with some people. Yeah, some people will know about something that's kind of off the radar, so they'll give me tips. That's been really helpful.
Cool. What's the future for your channel? You got anything you're looking at doing differently in the future? Any channels? Anything new?
Anything new? Just traveling still. I don't think. No major changes.
Are you planning to keep your job? I mean, are you going to just say, "Hey, I'm making enough money on YouTube"? You obviously got your wife working, right? You got enough money. She probably is the breadwinner, right?
Actually, she is.
Yeah,
but I still, I still work. But I'm not, nowhere near the point where I can consider that.
Yeah. You got a daughter to raise.
But I'm a lot closer than I was a year or two ago. I mean, who knows? You never know with YouTube. Like, it has steady growth, but then December of last year, I added about 10,000 subscribers out of nowhere. In a month. I have no idea what happened, but
that amazes me too. Yeah, the subscriber thing. All of a sudden, it just comes, and you wonder where it came from. I'm stuck at 1,300 now. I can't get up. I've been growing about a couple hundred every month. And now I'm just stuck. Now I get more influence than that. I don't know. People seem to see my videos, and and I don't stress over that too much. I don't know, man. Now, everybody's doing that now, and I can't get up. I'm saying that so much now. It's like every time I say it, I go, oh no. And I watch my videos and I cringe. Yeah, I just cringe.
Yeah, that's about you being on YouTube. Anything, any
follow me.
Any quirk you have, anything you say all the time, people start picking up on.
There's a guy from Tennessee that it said "follow me" in one of his videos, and it just said, "Hey, he stole that! He stole." Shall you?
Join me, shall you?
Join you. Vlog under, vlog over. So what do you think about Nomadic Fanatic? Do you watch him? What do you know? I mean, he is a colorful character, right?
I will be 100% honest with you. Don't tell him, but those videos are a little boring, aren't they?
Yeah. I say the same thing. Yeah, I think right now he's stuck. He needs the drama. The drama fuels him. The drama over his survival, his money, the e-begging, the girl. You know, it was fun. It was drama. There was some stuff there. Right now he's kind of hunting like. I don't think he's got anything to show us. You know, he's staying in that northwest, the coastal area where there isn't anything really. You know, he's done it. I've seen all these places already. You know?
I think that's. I mean, why I'm not particularly interested in watching his channel all the time is I think a lot of stuff is just him hanging out in the RV, him driving the RV. He doesn't. I mean, he's in these cool places. Doesn't seem like he's doing a lot of showing the cool things around. More of it's focused on what's going on inside the RV, as opposed to the world around him.
Interesting controversies you had, if you call it that, was the one about the Bible. What was it? No, the Christian plumbers.
Oh my God!
You know that was so much. So I just saw that video and I went, nothing. It was a nothing video. It was just you just stopped and saw a funny sign, Christian plumbers, and oh, here we go. Yeah, just we'll share it. You get us 2 plates too.
Oh, wow. 2 plates?
Yeah.
That looks good.
We'll just share them. Our pizza! Courtesy of my YouTube channel. They used up all my revenue this month to buy these pizzas.
Yeah. This is a month's worth of AdSense for you, Dave.
Yeah, well, I make a little more than 2 pizzas. I make about 10 pizzas.
All right. I appreciate it.
No, it did surprise me how people got upset about that. They thought you were making fun of Christianity or something.
And I don't like...
It was like, why do I care whether my plumber's a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew? What does it matter? Thank you.
And yeah, that's kind of...
Yes.
That's kind of what got to me. Just the absurdity of using religion to advertise plumbing service. And the fact that their logo was a wrench with angel wings.
Yes, yeah.
And you know, after reading, and a lot of people jumped on me, but a lot of people were like, a lot of Christians told me, yeah, I think that's funny, and I don't talk about my own personal beliefs too much on my channel, but I feel like people of any religion can appreciate how ridiculous that is.
Yeah. I do notice, I do listen to some right-wing talk radio, and I do hear ads that are based on religion. There's a lot of that. Christian this. You hear that. You do hear that.
Yeah.
And I do find that somewhat offensive because, hey, you know...
And aren't you playing on people's religion to sell
what
services?
does it matter whether you're a good plumber or should I vet you for your religion? I'm sure there are people, auto mechanics that are good Christians that are not very good mechanics. Your favorite YouTube channels?
I don't watch as much YouTube as you might think.
Really?
I try to, I keep up with my friends, Adam and Dan Bell. Dan Bell, as far as like exploring Dan Bell, better than anyone. I think that's safe to say.
I think his video style is really, he's a cut above. He really does that.
The cinematic style, what he puts into editing, the equipment he uses is definitely a huge notch above what anyone else is doing. And then, Adam, with the way he travels, as much as he shows, as far as vlogging, I think he puts the most content.
And I think what's amazing, too, about Adam is he's using his phone now, right? I don't think he's using a camera.
No, he uses his phone. It looks fine.
It looks fine.
For some reason, I can't get my phone to work that
I'm amazed, too. I see some channels, Less Junk, More Journey. Now, they're in Tennessee. They do that RV channel. And this guy is really into cameras.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter. He shows all these different, like he just did a video on all those crazy cameras.
This is what I use. It's a $200 camera that I ordered off eBay. It's nothing. There's a lot of people that invest a lot of equipment, and I'm not against that. For me, I just go with what works.
I think content is 90%.
Yeah, I think content's
video quality is, people obsess over that, and it doesn't matter, It's not what's going to get you the viewer.
I think there's definitely people out there who probably drop, thousands of bucks in equipment and then just don't produce anything interesting with it.
Yeah, I'm noticing that with Casey Neistat now, who I do like. He's got all this video equipment. He's lined with CNN, and he doesn't have anything to say now. He's just, his videos are kind of boring. You know? I don't know.
Part of the system now, yeah.
So you grew up in Indiana. What brought you to the South?
I moved here, I think I was 18, 19. I was just trying to start something new, just a fresh start. Moved down here, and I really kind of immediately fell in love with the area. Because it's weird, it's cool, and I've been enjoying it ever since.
But you still, even though you talk about you're in the South, you still do a lot of North. I do. I go up to Ohio a lot.
A lot more north than than normal recently, I think.
How did you meet Adam?
How did I meet Adam? He was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I shot him a message back when he still had messages, and he said, "Sure, come out. Show me something." And I went to the Bear Pits in Pigeon Forge. He filmed a video. We kept in touch, and ended up now being good friends with him.
Cool. You do the clickbaity titles, right?
I try not to. Try just kind of maybe a little, maybe hype it a little bit. But to me, clickbait is implying that you're going to show something and have it be a letdown. Or like when you get those vague titles like
"She left me,"
or "You won't believe what you're about to see."
Yeah. She said goodbye, and then of course she just went to the store, right?
Yeah, some people do indeed do that, which is frustrating.
Yeah. Is you don't always tell the location of things. You'll be investigating some weird thing, and you won't say this was in so and so West Virginia or wherever. You're kind of like you don't want other people going there.
As far as like abandoned stuff, I try not to give the locations because I don't want to give people an invitation to come smash the place up.
Yeah.
But roadside attractions, obviously, I let people know where those are, unless I forget where I'm at in the middle of the video.
There was one place you were doing that Mothman thing, and then you went down south along the Ohio River, and there was, I forget, there was some weird restaurant, crazy place.
Hillbilly hot dogs?
Hillbilly hot dogs. And, and I actually Googled that, it came right up, but I was like, where is he now? Where is that in West Virginia?
Yeah, maybe sometimes I think I just forget where I'm at.
Well, the funny thing about West Virginia, it's such a weird state because part of it's right near D.C. I mean, part of it's only an hour away. And there was one guy who did like Patsy Cline's story and all that, and she grew up in eastern West Virginia, near Winchester, Virginia, and it's right kind of local. And so they were showing the restaurant, and all this other stuff. She used to hang out, and it was like, okay, that's near me. It would only be an hour trip. But yeah, then you go on the other side of the state, and it's way on the other. Yeah. So I'm always looking at West Virginia. Like, is that near me or not? Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Jacob. I did enjoy the interview, and good luck with your channel, and I do enjoy watching it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we finished that up. We really wolfed it down.
Killed it.
Yeah.